After the resurrection of Jesus, many people became believers and were baptized. One such person was Stephen. He was full of God's grace and power. When he preached, people listened. He was speaking wisdom, healing the sick, performing miracles, and proving the power of Christ among the people. Every day, Stephen would go into public places and tell people about Jesus. Some of the leaders and Pharisees were not happy about this. One such Pharisee was named Saul. He hated Christians and wanted to destroy them. Every day, the religious leaders looked for an opportunity to arrest Stephen. As more and more people started to believe in Jesus, the religious leaders knew they were running out of time. Some of them decided to make up lies about Stephen, spreading rumors that he was saying bad things about God. This was called blasphemy, and was the perfect accusation to get rid of Stephen. One day, while Stephen was still preaching, they grabbed him and brought him before the religious council. Their evil plan finally succeeded. Stephen was dragged into court, where false witnesses said, "This man is saying bad things about our holy temple and the law. He is saying that Jesus will destroy the temple. He's saying that Jesus has changed the laws. What do you have to say for yourself?" the leaders demanded. As Stephen began to speak, the Holy Spirit came upon him, and his face started to glow. "Listen to me," said Stephen. Everyone quieted down as the angel-like man began to talk. He told them all about their country's great history, their sad disobedience, and how Jesus came to change it all. In telling the story, he had to tell them about their own sin and evils. They did not like this at all. They became so angry that they decided to kill him. They seized Stephen and dragged him outside the city walls. They picked up stones and started to throw them at him. As the stones fell onto Stephen's body, breaking his bones and bruising his flesh, he did not stop praying. Instead, he continued to preach about Jesus. As he died, he cried out, "Lord, do not hold this sin against them." One man standing there was Saul of Tarsus, a Pharisee, who later would become the Apostle Paul. Saul, at that time, wanted to do everything to stop people from believing in Jesus. Later on, Jesus would appear to Saul, and Saul would himself become a believer.